What if I told you that you could write off your dream vacation to Hawaii, Italy, or anywhere else you want to go completely, legally, and audit proof? I'm Tiffany Phillips, and I've helped hundreds of entrepreneurs save tens of thousands in taxes using strategies that are written right into the tax code. But here's what makes me different from other tax professionals. I don't tell you to be grateful for high tax bills. I show you how to use the law the way it was intended. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to turn your vacation into a legitimate business expense. Not the fake social media tricks you see everywhere, but real strategies backed by actual tax law. And if you stick around to the end, I'll show you how to get my book that reveals 10 other tax strategies that could save you 30% or more on your taxes this year. Hit that subscribe button because we're about to dive deep into strategies most CPAs are too scared to share. Let me start with a story that perfectly shows why most business owners are missing out on legitimate travel deductions. Last year, I had a client, Rachel, making over $400,000 annually. She'd wanted to attend a conference in Hawaii for 3 years, but her CPA kept saying it was too suspicious. Meanwhile, she was overpaying in taxes by $35,000 every year because she was scared to take legitimate deductions. When Rachel came to me, we looked at her situation strategically. That Hawaii conference directly related to her industry. The networking was incredible and yes, completely deductible. Here's what most CPAs won't tell you. Under IRC Section 162, you can deduct ordinary and necessary business expenses. For travel, this means the trip must be primarily for business, away from your tax home and overnight. Primarily for business doesn't mean 100% business. You can extend your trip to do some sightseeing. The IRS understands you're human. Let me give you a real example. I have a client who owns an e-commerce wellness business. She visited suppliers in Costa Rica. 4 days of pure business meetings, then 3 personal days exploring. What could she write off? Well, all airfare, 4 days of hotels and meals, ground transportation to meetings. What she couldn't write off, the extra 3 personal days. The result, $4,000 in deductions, saving her roughly $1,400 in annual taxes. Now let's get into how to structure your travel so it's completely audit-proof. I'll call these the 4 pillars. Pillar 1, legitimate business purpose. Your business purpose can't be made up after the fact. It has to be real, documented, and directly related to your business. Maria runs a marketing agency and wanted to go to South by Southwest in Austin. South by Southwest isn't just music. It's a major marketing conference. She documented attending panels, networked with clients, and signed 2 new clients while there. Pillar number 2, proper documentation. The IRS wants 4 things documented: amount spent, time and place, business purpose, and business relationships. I tell clients to keep a travel journal, not just receipts, but day-by-day business activities. For Maria's Austin trip, conference registration, photos at business events, meeting notes, business cards collected, summary of learnings applied to her business. Pillar 3, primary purpose test. Would you have taken this trip without the business purpose? If no, you're probably safe. Don't try to turn a family vacation into a business trip with 1 fake meeting. That won't pass the test. Pillar 4, reasonable and ordinary. Your expenses need to be reasonable for your industry. You can't write off a $10,000 hotel suite unless you can justify it. But reasonable doesn't mean cheap. If you're meeting high-level clients, nice accommodations might be perfectly justified. Let me share some advanced strategies to maximize your legitimate deductions. The sandwich method. Sandwich personal days between business days. Business Monday, and you can often deduct the entire week of lodging. I had a client meeting suppliers in Italy. Instead of 2 days there and back, she scheduled meetings at the beginning and end of the week. Explored Italy in between with her husband. The result? Full airfare deduction, business portion of hotels, and meals. Next, combining multiple business purposes. One client combined a San Francisco client meeting with a trade show and vendor meetings. 3 separate trips became one cost-effective trip with better deductions. Spouse travel done right. Social media gets this wrong. You can't just put your spouse on a fake board of directors, but if your spouse is a legitimate W-2 employee with a real business purpose for the trip, their expenses can be deductible too. International travel rules, 7 days or less than 25% personal time, you can deduct 100% of transportation. My client imports from Peru artisans. Those trips aren't just business travel. They're essential to her business model. Every aspect is deductible. Let me share what not to do, because learning from others' mistakes is cheaper than making your own. The fake business purpose. Someone wrote off Disney World claiming family entertainment research for their marketing business. No clients in this space, no documentation, no business activities. The result? The IRS disallowed everything and put penalties and interest on the amount owed. Poor documentation. Receipts aren't enough. The IRS wants to see business activities, not just spending. Excessive personal time. 2-week vacation with one business meeting won't pass the primary purpose test. Unreasonable expenses. Luxury cruise is networking with no industry connection. It's not going to work. Fake family board positions. This is everywhere on social media. Fake board positions for family members. Board positions aren't W-2 employee positions. Audit-proof documentation includes business purpose documented before travel, itinerary showing business activities, receipts, notes from activities, business contact information. Let me share real client success stories. Jennifer was spending $15,000 annually on conferences out of pocket. We restructured her approach. She started speaking at conferences, extending trips, bringing her husband as a legitimate employee. The result? $12,000 in annual deductions, $4,000 in tax savings. David explored European expansion, documented market research, partner meetings, and industry events. 10 days total, 7 business and 3 personal. The result? $8,000 in deductions, $2,800 in savings, plus a partnership generating 6 figures annually. Here's what I want you to understand. The tax code isn't your enemy. 99.5% of tax laws are actually written to help business owners succeed. But most CPAs are so scared of the IRS, they won't help you use these legitimate strategies. They'd rather have you overpay than take any perceived risk. The strategies I've shared today are just the beginning. If you're ready to stop overpaying the IRS and start keeping more of what you earn, get my book, Your Biggest Expense: How to Legally Pay Less in Taxes and Keep More Wealth. This book reveals 10 powerful strategies that could save you 30% or more on your taxes starting this year. Get your copy at yourbiggestexpense.com right now. Plus, you get exclusive bonuses showing exactly how to implement these strategies. If this video helped you see travel deductions in a new way, smash that like button and subscribe for more tax strategies that actually work. And check out what's coming next, where I break down the biggest tax mistakes that are costing business owners thousands every year. Don't let another year go by overpaying the IRS when you could be building wealth instead.